Graph this linear inequality, 2x plus y is less than 5. So the first thing I like to do is look at the inequality sign and see that's a less than symbol only, which reminds me that I need to draw a dashed line when I do graph this. So it's easy to forget that. So that's usually the first thing I do. Just remind myself I need a dashed line. And now step 2 is we're going to graph this by first just ignoring that inequality sign and pretending like it's an equal sign. So there's many different ways I could graph this. I think the easiest way for this one is just to solve for y, and then I'll be able to graph this using the slope and the y-intercept. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides so that these will go away, and I'll have y by itself. And I get y equals, I'm going to put the term with the x first, so negative 2x, and then a plus 5. And then, remember this is in the form y equals mx plus b. So I know my slope is the number in front of x, which is negative 2, or negative 2 over 1. And I know my y-intercept is x is 0, and y is this value right here, which is 5. Okay, so to graph it, first thing let's graph the y-intercept of 0, 5. And I'm going to count by 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then negative 2, 1, I'm going to count by 1s on the x-axis as well. Negative 2 means from this point go down 2 and to the right 1. So there's my next point. And now, as best I can, I need to try and draw a dashed line, and you should try and go, this is really crooked. Go as far as you can in both directions. Just trying to fix this a little bit. Okay. And you should try and cover up as much of the graph as you can. So if you have a straight edge, it makes this a little bit straighter. Okay. Now we need to test a point to see whether I'm going to shade below the line or above the line. And since this does not go through the point 0, 0, which is right here, I'm going to test the point 0, 0 because it's easy. So I need to go back to the original inequality. So 2x plus y is less than 5. And I'm going to plug in 0 for x and 0 for y and see if I get a true or false statement. So 2 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, and I get 0 is less than 5. And then you just have to be careful, is this true or false? So 0 less than 5, that is true, it is less than 5. So it's true. So I go to where my test point was, which is right here, it's below the line. It's true, which means I shade below the line. So however you can, you just would shade all below the line here to show that it's true. So any point in this shaded region would make this inequality true. Okay.